Hey everyone, welcome back to SFDC Ninja, and today I'm here with 73rd video of Apex Trigger Scenario series. This scenario was asked in PW's interview, so without any further delay, let's begin. First, let's understand the data model for this scenario. So in this scenario, we are going to use two objects, subscriber and account. On subscriber object, we have two main fields. First is recent subscriber, which is of checkbox type, and second is a lookup field with account object. So this is all about data model. Now let's understand the problem statement. So guys, you need to write a trigger to ensure that only the most recent subscriber record for each account is marked as the recent subscriber. I mean, when a subscriber record is inserted or undeleted, then you need to update the recent subscriber checkbox so that only the latest subscriber for that account is marked as recent. Also, when a subscriber record is deleted, then you need to re-evaluate the remaining subscriber for that account. And then you need to mark the latest one as the recent subscriber. And you also need to ensure that only one subscriber per account has recent subscriber checkbox equals to true at any time. So this is the requirement. It's time to code. So let's go to VS Code and create our handler class. Let's name it subscriber trigger handler. Now guys, it is obvious that a trigger will be executed whenever there will be any change on subscriber object, right? I mean, whenever subscriber record will get inserted, deleted or undeleted. So to get those records, we will pass a list of subscriber in our method. So first let's create our method like this. Public static void, let's name it update recent subscriber, and in this method let's pass list of subscriber. Subscriber list. Basically, for insert and undelete operation, we will pass trigger.new in this list, and for delete operation, we will pass trigger.old. Copy its name, and here let's apply a null check on it. Let's iterate over it. Now guys, in first step, what we will do, for the records which are being inserted, deleted or undeleted, we will store account ID in a set. Why? Because we will be needing all subscriber for the affected account. So let's create a set and let's name it account IDs. Basically, this set will ensure that we only fetch subscriber related to the updated account. See, if we don't use this set, then we might unnecessarily process all subscriber record in the system. So copy its name, paste it here and store account ID. Here apply a null check on this set. So here we have used this check to ensure that our rest of the code will be executed only if this set contains a value, and this set will have the value only whenever a subscriber record gets inserted, deleted or undeleted on an account. Now what we will do, we will query all subscriber record for the affected account like this. List subscriber all subscribers, select ID, count, created date. We will be needing a recent subscriber field also. Subscriber where account ID is in this set. Order by account created date, descending. Now let's understand what we did here. So here we did sorting, but why do we need this sorting? So we need this sorting part to group subscriber by account. I mean, this order by account ensures that all subscribers belonging to the same account will appear together in the result. And this one is to ensure that the newest subscriber for each account appears first in the list. So let's understand the logic of sorting by an example. So before sorting, we had this type of data. Let's create 3 columns. This is for subscriber, this is for account, and this is for created date. Subscriber record S1 belongs to A and its created date is, let's say, 1st Jan 25. Subscriber record S2 belongs to account B and its date is 5th Jan 25. And at last, subscriber record S3 belongs to A and its date is 7th Jan 25. So before sorting, we had this type of data. Now let's see what is the impact of sorting on this data. So after sorting, this S3 will come first because it is the latest one. So S3 will come first, and after S3, S1 record will come because this record also belongs to A, but it is not the latest one. So that's why it will come after S3. And after that, we will have S2. I hope you understood my point. Now let's back to code again. So here in this list, we have all the data that we need. Let's iterate over this list, copy its name, now this is the main part of our code in which we will work on recent subscriber checkbox logic, and for that we will create a map like this, map id subscriber most recent subscriber map Basically, this map will store the most recent subscriber for each account. In this map, in key, we will store account ID, and in value, we will store the subscriber record. That is the most recent for that account. Now let's apply the logic. If this map not contains key subscriber dot account, here first thing is, if the account ID is not already present in the map, then it means that this subscriber record is the most recent or newest subscriber for that account, because in this list the first record will be the most recent subscriber, and we will mark the recent subscriber as true like this. Subscriber, recent subscriber will be true, and then we will store this subscriber record in the map. So let's store it. Copy this name, paste it here, dot put subscriber dot account comma subscriber. This is to ensure that any further subscriber for this account will not be marked as the most recent. Else means if the account ID is already there in the map, then it means that we have already processed the most recent subscriber for this account. So we will mark the recent subscriber checkbox as false like this. This is to ensure that only one subscriber per account is set as most recent, and here update the list. Save it and deploy it to org. It is successfully deployed, so we have our handler class ready, Now let's create a trigger. Let's name it subscriber trigger. It is obvious that our trigger will be on subscriber object. So let's write subscriber here. And we will use after insert, after delete, and also after undelete. Let's apply a check for after event, and inside it, first we will apply a check for insert and undelete like this. Copy our handler class name, paste it here, copy our method name, and for insert and undelete we will pass trigger.new in our method. Similarly for delete, but for delete we will pass trigger.old. Save it and deploy to org. We have our code ready. It's time to see it in action. So let's go to our org. Now what we will do, we will create a subscriber record on this account like this. Test1. Save it. Let's create another one. So test2 is the newest one. Now if our code is working fine, then the recent subscriber checkbox will get checked for test to record. Let's open it. So as you can see that a recent subscriber checkbox is checked, and for test 1, which is the old one, this checkbox is unchecked, which means our trigger is working fine for insert operation. Now let's create another record. Click on save, open this one. So the recent subscriber checkbox is checked for test 3 because this is the newest one, and for test 2 it is unchecked. Now what we will do, we will delete the latest one. Let's refresh this, and the checkbox is checked, which means our trigger is working fine. So that's it for today guys, and I'll be back with more interesting trigger scenarios. Thank you and keep watching. So are you looking to make your Salesforce experience even better? Meet Titan. With Titan, you can easily build portals, design forms, and generate documents all without a single line of code. So boost your Salesforce experience with Titan. Book your demo now. Link is in the description.